Welcome to Absolutely Abundant, a podcast for soul line creatives. This is your host, 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐞, and this is episode 28, Fear of Disappointment. So I went for my walk this morning and it was raining, and I was thinking, what happened to my sunny California? I just got back from a week vacation in beautiful Santa Barbara, California, and I was like, I'm going to come back and bring the chill California vibes with me. Everything is so good. I'm just feeling so happy and soaking up that sun. And I did carry it through with me yesterday, which was a Monday. It was a beautiful sunny day. And I said, you know what? First thing in the morning, I'm going to go for a walk and I'm going to soak up the sun and I'm going to take my time. And I decided that Mondays were just for me, for creation, for content creation, for relaxing, easing into my week. I do have my Free to Fly mastermind call every Monday, which is my year-long program. And I thought to myself, how much better would these calls be if I just for an hour relaxed right before and let the spirit come to me and let me know what to share. And what we talked about was letting go of hurry and letting go of the fast pace of life. And I saw such contrast of being in California, especially, Santa Barbara, which was like more slow paced and relaxed and beautiful. And I live here in Maryland, just outside of DC, and it's a much faster pace. And the contrast really showed me that I do want to slow down, that I do want to do less and do it more intentionally. So that's what we talked about yesterday. It was a beautiful call, and I had my call with my VA and my business manager, and I was just like chill, and it was good. And then this morning it's raining, and I was thinking, okay, I'm going to ease into my day again. I'm going to go for a walk. It's okay that it's raining. I wish it was sunny, but it's okay. I'm going to go and see what Spirit has in store for me today, what I am to talk about, what I am to share. And it came to me, it's time to talk about fear of disappointment. As much as we love to stay in those sunny, vibes all the time, it is the rainy days, it is the shadow work that actually propels us forward. And when we always want to stay in sunny and we pretend that everything's great all the time, we're actually holding ourselves back. So I want to talk about one of the shadows I've been working through, which is fear of disappointment. And I'm going to share with you what happened to me, which created a kind of barrier between me and others because I was hurt. And I took it personally. And Dr. Aaron Wilkerson, he's one of my healers. He won't like that I called him a healer, but he's a healer. He always says, don't make me your hero. But I'm just going to call him a healer. Too bad. But one of my healers, teachers, guides, Dr. Aaron Wilkerson, said to me, you are closing off your heart because of your fear of disappointment, your fear of being hurt. Expecting others to let you down. Oh, when he said that, I was like, ouch, 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 ouch. And it's true and he also said, when we are disappointed, it's because we're making it about us. What does this say about me? What does this say about me that this person didn't want to continue working with me? What does this say about me that this person doesn't want to date me or doesn't have time for me? What does this say about me? And the truth is, it says nothing about you. You're making it be about you, and that's why you're getting disappointed. And I found myself, I've been working with Denise Duffield Thomas's strategy of tracking the income and every penny that comes in and celebrating every penny that comes in. And I still believe in that. I think that's a beautiful practice. And I found myself starting to shy away from the numbers because the numbers are great when they're going your way, when they're going up and you're like, woohoo, right? But when they're going down and you see a decrease, the instinct is to stop looking at it. It's like it doesn't feel good to look at. And what we focus on grows. So if you're focused on lack or something going down, something not going the way you want it to go, you're creating more energy, more momentum in that direction. So I decided to take a break from that, from focusing so much on the numbers, because I know that beneath the surface, there's so much more going on than I can ever fathom in my human mind here. The divine has a greater plan for me, and the divine has so much more in store for me than my human capacity could ever even imagine. So I decided to take a step back from that and to just really check in with my intuition more and to ask, what is this fear, disappointment about? And what it was that the desire to be needed. It's just like, if you're a mom or you're a dad, and when your children are young and they need you, they depend on you, it feels good. It gives you purpose, and it's like, oh, like they need me, they love me, right? We associating neediness with love. You need me with you. That means you must love me. If someone doesn't need us anymore, you must not love me. That is a story that I've had. If you don't want to be with me, you don't love me. If you don't need me, you don't love me. You don't want me in your life, you don't have time for me, you don't love me. When we associate neediness and let me tap in more to see how to share this. Hold on. So people have a range of desires and a range of experiences that their soul is calling them towards. If it doesn't involve you, it's not about you. They have this saying, it's for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. People are not all meant to be in your life for a lifetime. Some people just pass through with a divine message for you, a lesson, something to open up your eyes to something you hadn't seen before, a different perspective. Some people are there for a season, like my recent experience with my Free to Fly program. It's a year-long program, and I shared that in the beginning. This is a year-long program, and I had a number of my birds, as I call them, say, thank you so much. Like, this was a great experience, and I'm ready to move on. And the expectation was that it was a year-long program, so their expectation was that they would be graduating at the end of the year. My expectation was that they would want to stay. So when we have expectations that aren't clearly communicated or that are different from what another's expectations are, we're going to get disappointed. And I talked to Dr. Aaron Wilkerson about this, and he said, what if you have that conversation in the very beginning when people first come on board and share, this is a year-long program. I expect you to grow and expand tremendously in your business, to, have amazing business growth, and also to develop spiritually and to see sides of yourself you've never seen before. Like, you're going to transform every area of your life in this year. And I expect that some of you will feel complete at the end of the year, and you will be ready to implement what I have shared with you, what I have taught, what you've grown from with the group. And some of you will have that desire to stay and to be future leaders and teachers for our community. And some of you, may not know right now, and that's okay, which category you fall into. But my role as leader, as teacher, is to desire that you fly free. My program is called Free to Fly. And, at the end of that year, when those birds flew off, it was painful. I felt like a mama bird with her babies leaving her nest. And with each bird that flew off, it was painful and it hurt. And then I got to that place of, what's wrong with me? What did I do wrong? Those feelings of, I'm not good enough. They didn't want to stay. They didn't want to help my community grow. I had to feel the pain of that. I had to get into the depths of that. I had to cry it out. And when I thought I was done with it, I wasn't. Dr. Aaron helped me get more of it out. And then we talked about expectations. And he said, what if instead of lowering your expectations as to not to get your hopes up that they will stay or that new birds will come in, or what if you raise those expectations even higher? What if you decide that you're attracting people that not only want to grow their business and grow spiritually themselves, but want to help others to do the same, that want to carry on that guidance within your community and start their own communities and grow and teach the teachings and share the wisdom? And what if there were many, many, many of them? What is your capacity to love? And I was crying. I said, Dr. Aaron, I meant to love so many. I have so much love in my heart. So many people that I want to help grow and expand every area of their life. And my heart is so, my heart was hurt, but it's ready to be open again. And we did some of that work together, some of the heart opening work together. Because I know that this mission is bigger than me. It's not about me and my broken heart. It's not about me and disappointment. It's about the work that I came here to do, the wisdom that I came here to share and to teach. And who am I to block those who are ready for that wisdom? I heard Spirit say, get her out of the way. They were talking about me. I was standing in front of my own entrance, blocking the way. Don't hurt me. Don't let me down. Don't leave me. I was literally blocking them standing in the entrance. And the visual I saw was my two lead coaches, Shay and Kim, were on either side of me. And I heard the word gatekeepers. And as soon as I stepped aside, everyone just walked in. They just walked in. There was so many of them. That is my truth. And I'm here to serve many, that I'm here to share my heart and my love with many. And to stop trying to define who that is, where they need to come from. We also talked about yesterday, my Free to Fly call, the power of one. I have one of my clients who is getting ready to launch her own program, and she's just starting out, and she's like, I don't know who's going to sign up. I don't know how many people know about me yet. And I stopped her and I said, it's not about the number of people. Think about the power of one aligned soul, one partner, one soulmate, the power of that one soul that says, yes, I am meant to work with you. I am meant to be in partnership with you. I trust you. I believe in you. The power of that one soul is immense, is limitless. This happened to me in Santa Barbara as well. I had a beach yoga class, and after the class, the teacher said, I'm not in a hurry. If anybody feels called to share their experience, wants to talk, please stay after. I have nothing else I need to rush off to. Please stay and talk. And I, being on vacation, I had nothing else planned right afterwards. I left an open schedule, and I walked up to her and just started talking to her to hear her story. And she said, Julie, when I saw this morning that only one new person signed up, I was disappointed. We have these numbers we're supposed to meet, and I was thinking, what have I done wrong? And she said that one person was you. And we went on to talk for another 2 hours, and we found that our stories were so closely linked, and so it was just like a magical moment, and everything blurred out. And I said, you were a long lost friend. You were a soul sister. You're going to be disappointed to meet your soul sister? It seems so ridiculous when we think about it. Our mind who wants more, wants a lot more money, a lot more clients, a lot more friends, more lovers, whatever you want more of. Think about the power of one. The power of that one aligned soul in your life that can completely change everything for the better. It's always for the better, because every experience gets you closer to where you want to go, where your soul wants you to go. I am totally open to believing that the right people will come into my classroom. That my class is ripe and ready for me. And my work is to get ready for them, to open my classroom door, to let them come and sit down, to find their seats with an open heart and an open mind, ready to be expanded in every area of their life, ready to receive, ready to be shown their shadows like I'm ready to see mine, and to experience the healing right alongside me. Some of your experiences I have experienced myself. Some of them I will experience right alongside you. I agree to do a lot of deep inner personal work so that I can be that divine leader and teacher for many others. And my classroom is open. I'm calling it the Academy. And I want to keep it open. I've been calling it Abundance Academy, and abundance is such an umbrella word, right? Like abundance is abundance, abundance of what you want. But my academy is open, and my heart is open. My heart is open to who feels called, who feels like they believe that they are a student of mine for now. So I want to invite you, if it feels like you are curious, or you might just have that hell yes knowing that you are, to be one of my students. My academy starts on June 16th. And the doors officially open on June 4th. That's when enrollment begins. And I have a special class that I'm doing completely for free called Manifest with Ease, which actually starts today, May 31st at 12 p.m. Eastern. I will put the link to the masterclass in the show notes so you can sign up for that completely for free. And then if you're curious and want to know more about the academy, if you think that you are one of my students, if you know you are one of my students, then you can set up a free call with me, and I will put a link to that in the show notes as well. What I want to leave you with today is to set those expectations higher. What if they are ready for me? Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you next week.